Sup, fuckers and fornicators. Tis I, you're broken, crazy, and a bunch of other things. Fearless later. And been a while. Well, probably a couple of weeks since I've done something on here. Are you gonna watch this? Probably not, because I'm probably shadow banned. Boo hoo. What I find really horribly annoying is finding alternatives to YouTube, and they're all crap. Because since you're a bunch of woke ass little bitches, it's just a bunch of it's a right wing echo chamber. So you basically put me in the category of that. Really? I'm I'm no different than Breitbart. I'm no different than Dana Lash and all the Q-tards. Really? Like I'm that bad because yeah. What I think is hilarious is a lot of things. Like this week, you know, as you know, I'm not really doing much on this channel because, well, I can't really say what I want to say. I can't do what I want to do. And tech problems where I have to plug in my phone to my computer so I can get the, yeah. So yeah, I haven't really done much. And even when I do something really cool and awesome, like my old fashioned mojo rat returning to this channel, you still shadow ban me. So I got a new editing gig. I'm helping out the Legion of Lilith. They have a, what do you call it? A premiere happening later on today. Depending on when you watch this, it'll probably be past tense. But yeah, it was from their, it was from a Skype chat that I animated. Been working my ass off on that. Also been working on a new issue of Lost Anarchy magazine for our fall issue, or Shocktober Fallout as I call it. It's gonna be awesome. We got Hollywood Apocalypse on the cover. Sorry, I just got home ad hunting, and when you're dealing with a bunch of washed up rockers or just musicians in general, like you can't just easily contact them on social media to get them to give you money. You gotta hunt them. You really have to actually hunt them, because if you don't, like, they'll spend all their money on crap. I'll say crap because I can't say exactly what it is, because A, I don't want to incriminate my customers, and B, more importantly, lots of things. I mean, this new episode, this episode on Legion Little, I've been working my ass off. I'm very proud of it. It's awesome. Like, think of like, well, you guys don't know my shit because you don't watch it, but it's good. I mean, yeah, I just been partying my ass off today because of all the stress I've been dealing with doing that and the mag. So yeah, I had a deadline and that. I'll be working on more Legion of Little stuff if they'll still have me, because, well, they're awesome people. Dimitri, Danielle, you fucking rule. Uh, as I'll say on that one, I'm not gonna talk shit on anything because, well, they're awesome and they let me do what I want, so I can't talk shit. But the one thing I'll say about this supernatural world is magic exists and magic works when you believe it, right? You know, you summon deities, mythology. Basically, I look at it like the that Neil Gaiman book turned into a TV series that didn't last long. American Gods. American Gods season one was good. American Gods, like everything else, kind of went to shit because it kept changing showrunners. Like the best character was Anansi. That guy was awesome. I mean, like honestly, Anansi actually realized, oh shit, African folklore has like the best like trickster god ever. Like he like rivals Raven, like, and Loki by like a lot. Like Anansi was like, but yeah, what I'm saying is the idea of American gods is that, you know, the gods exist because we humans believe in them, right? And if you don't, they'll end up being like a janitor or something, or like instead of Bilquis, this you know, sexual goddess of I think African legend. Uses Tinder to get her sacrifices because she eats them. She swallows them up with her vagina. Yeah, that's in the show. But by that logic, right? Then why isn't Kratos real? Why? Because he's like a guy in a video game. Like Kratos is like if you're talking about all these deities and shit. Well, in that case, I believe in Kratos. You know, the god who kills other gods, right? Or if we're going by again Neil Gaiman rules. Motherfucking technophage, man. Technophage is the shit. The technophage was a part of this, you know, thing back in the mid '90s, like actually '95. They had I did a video on this channel, but you guys didn't watch it because shadow ban. But like the technophage is just like he's basically a velociraptor in a fucking Victorian business suit who rules his own little dimension. Rules with iron fist. It's like it's basically like if like the emperor won, and like he his favorite things to eat are humans who are just corrupted and just horrible people because they just taste the best. And yeah, Technophage is awesome. Like praise Technophage. So like my deities are Technophage and Kratos. Yeah, they're fictional. Uh-huh. Every gods are created or deities are created by humanity because they believe in it, right? So by that logic, yeah, Kratos and those are my gods. Kratos and Technophage, or Henry Phage is what he goes by. Because Technophage, I'm sorry, Kratos, if you played the game, killed all the Olympian gods, and the newer ones kills all the Norse gods. I'm waiting for this new set of games. I don't play games. I don't play video games, right? I don't play them because I'm horrible. I have horrible hand-eye coordination, and I'm a sore loser. But like come on, Kratos killed all the Olympian gods and then all the Norse gods, and I'm waiting for this new like series of games where he kills all the Egyptian gods. Especially if and you see this new video that's coming out later on today, from Liz and Lilith. I talk about Set, then it goes on this whole thing about MK Ultra, and then I plug Rebel Rebel because the first time I ever heard the term MK Ultra was from Rebel Rebel because Rebel Rebel fucking rules. I mean, come on. They were banned from everywhere else, milked the whole Y2K thing, and shout out Jet. But yeah, like what the reason why I brought up Set and their whole deity thing is that my form of therapy for myself is I've been watching Conan the Adventurer. That Conan the Barbarian cartoon for kids back in like the early '90s because that cartoon was awesome. I mean, it's not that awesome. It's awesome for being a Saturday morning cartoon. I mean, Sambo did it. The guy did the G.I. Joe, and you could totally tell they did because a lot of like character designs, they just, for example, the main villain Rathamon, he just looks like Serpentor. They have and then some of the voice actors were voice actors from G.I. Joe, like Zula, the I'll say basically African prince character who can bond with the animals. Like he's it's obviously the voice of Destro. And then in a few episodes, like Grey Wolf, his sister was obviously voiced by the Baroness. And a lot of the designs were obviously done by the guys who did GI Joe and shit. I mean, but the thing is, it obviously does not exist in the GI Joe Transformers Hasbro universe. Main reason I say that is because I mean, obviously it was like the last thing Subbo did before they, became defunct or something. But like what I think is funny is you know, in Sambo who did G.I. Joe Transformers and Gem, they use a lot of the same like background music, voice actors, writing. Oh, come on. So Hillary Sparks, I think her name is the creator of Gem. She was one of the writers for G.I. Joe and Transformers. But like it obviously exists in the same universe just because of everything. Like animation, voice actors, and even background music. Hell, in one episode of Transformers, you actually saw Death Cobra Commander. But yeah, like I'm just talking because again, I'm too lazy to wipe my warpaint off. And I got like shit, I got an hour and a half before this render's done. I'm sending the final render to Legion of Lilith because I need to make a few extra tweaks because I badmouth somebody and well not I didn't badmouth anybody, but like, drama, you know. But yeah, the name of this video is Why I Am Everyone's Doormat. Because I am. If like people are like, when am I gonna be happy? Never. Come on, I'm 45. I would have a show for it. A YouTube channel no one watches, a phone that sucks, uh, a girlfriend I'll never see, a girlfriend I'm in, and a girlfriend I had for 8 years who took me for granted. I know. Stop feeling sorry for myself, right? Well, don't worry, I won't. Because after the new issue of Lost Anarchy comes out, I'm going to finally take my psych meds. It'll probably be boring as shit, like it always does. Because again, I know it's fate's telling me. Fate's telling me you don't want me. That's why you settle for crap on Disney Plus. I mean, like, have you seen the shit? Like, have you seen what they did to Marvel and Star Wars and all that other shit? You settle for crap because you hire idiots who have no right running things. Because you look at their fucking resume and go, oh, you're a political science major. More importantly, you're a liberal studies major. You want a job running fucking Punisher? You know? Like, you just have unqualified people running things. I mean, on paper, Kathleen Kennedy works because she helped out Spielberg during that early days with like the Indiana Jones movies and shit. But Kathleen Kennedy rose to power because she was a horrible assistant and couldn't even type or make coffee. But after that whole thing that happened with Twilight Zone the movie, the two children and the former star of Gunsmoke dying on set because of an accidental non-insurance thing that happened. She fucking lied on the stand, and yeah, that's how she rose to power, lying on the stand. Then you look at Disney as a company, and the guy running it, Bob Iger. Talk about unqualified. The guy's a fucking weatherman. Why does a weatherman know about running a corporation, right? But even before that, Michael Eisner. Michael Eisner was yeah, he did a good job with Paramount. Yeah, but he also was an English major. Why the fuck does an English major know about running a corporation? Like writing and running a creative thing? Yes. Running a corporation? No. Like that's what's wrong. Is this unqualified idiots just rising in power because they just know how to backstab. And that's the world we live in, just rewarding bad behavior. I mean, and I mean, come on. Everybody wants to be a douchebag influencer on here, where you travel the country in a van in your 20s. That's what you're supposed to do when you're retired. I mean, what do you do when you're retired, dude? Oh, wait. We live in an ageist society. slowly turning into Logan's Run. And that's another thing I got to say too about dystopian fiction. Like to the right, why is Atlas Shrugged your go-to manifesto? Like why? Like seriously, why? Like it's a really long, boring ass story about how socialized medicine is bad. I get it. That's what you're about, you know. Fuck the poor. But let's be real here. It's boring and pointless and doesn't really get your fucking message across. You're about traditional values, right? You're about fearing the youth mainly, right? That's what you're right when idiots are about, right? Wouldn't Logan's Run make more fucking sense, or even Brave New World? I mean, Brave New World is about like in that world, it's like a polyamorous orgy, utopian, drugged out society. You know, everything that you're against, right? And the people who are about the old school, they call savages. Isn't that totally your message? Then there's Logan's Run, especially if you go by the book versus the movie. In the movie, once you turn 30, you go through carousel, you die. Society don't run by young people, right? But then you look at the book. No, I didn't read the book. I just did my cheat sheet. But in the book, carousel's at 21. So you have a society run by teenagers, basically, right? So if society is run by teenagers, how fucking scary is that for you old traditional Republicans, right? Then on the other side of the spectrum, the left, you go to is the Guy Fawkes mask from V for Vendetta. V for Vendetta is one of the most overrated fucking. I mean, I never read the comic, but I mean, it's Alan Moore. Come on, it has to be kind of cool. I said kind of, but V for Vendetta is pretty fucking overrated, especially when there's another movie that came out roughly the same time. I'm based it on the movie, not the book. Uh, called Equilibrium. And yeah, it jumped on the hype of the whole Matrix thing, but it has fucking gun kata. Like, yeah. I mean, it's basically 1984, but with gun kata and very influenced by Matrix, but it has fucking gun kata. And it was practice for Christian Bale. What the other practice movie for Christian Bale to play Batman? You know, that movie is fucking awesome. Like, when it comes to, we'll say, dystopian fiction, rather, if I was a lefty, I would be more about Equilibrium rather than V for Vendetta. Because V was cool, but not as cool as Christian Bale's character in Equilibrium. On the other side, yeah, right wingers, you should probably use Logan's Run as your fucking manifesto if you're the fucking liberals instead of that cunt who's probably sucking cocks in hell, Ayn Rand. Fuck Ayn Rand. What? What? Am I offending you? Have I pissed you guys off yet? Like I said, I got really nothing to lose. I mean, can't do any more stuff on here except maybe this and a few videos I have premiered for whatever. They're just kind of like older stuff that was on my other channel. Can't make anything new because I'll get again shadow banned or probably shut down or some other restrictions because you're a bunch of fucking snowflakes. Or mainly because I'm the problem because I'm not about, you know, polarizing people. Well, I am about polarizing people, but I'm not about like, making you stupid. I mean, that's probably why I got shut down. Yeah, I've been doing this whole rant about the transgender community only because I can't go into places looking like this, but yet you throw a tantrum and now we have to change bathroom signs for you. And you decided to do this yesterday. You know what I mean? But whatever. Fuck you guys. Shout out Necro Nikki. Love you. Bye.